Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my love coming spread for all of my cancers out there for the week of November 17th into the 23rd. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and 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 Jupiter. So I need to see some cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my cancers? What kind of love is coming towards my cancers in the week of November 17th to the 23rd? Alright, that feels good. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Hot digger. Ooh. Okay, so right off the bat, we got somebody that's been doing a lot of reflection, a lot of thinking about pursuing a relationship with you. Okay, so this is a person that's put a lot of thought into it, contemplated the pros and the cons. All right. The reason they had to do that is because this is a cat that you work with. This is a person you work with. Okay. And the contemplating most likely probably has something to do with, they probably have some type of policies here. I feel as though they have some type of policies here where you work where employees aren't really allowed to date each other. Okay. And they kind of like thought about the pros and the cons of that. And they decided to say, you know what? Fuck caution. They kick caution to the wind and they're going to go for it, okay? This is an earth sign individual, okay? Capricorn or Taurus or a Virgo. Now, I feel as though this is a supervisor, okay? Someone that is above you. We got the King of Pentacles here. This person makes wise decisions when it comes to finances, but I also get the feeling this person is above you as far as makes more money than you, and they're also... This King of Pentacles, this is an individual that is above you, this place of work. So it's like a supervisor, some type of managerial aspect, but they definitely are your superior where you work. Okay, so they're above you. Okay, so that's most likely why they probably kind of contemplate because they could possibly lose their position. So. But they decided to push caution to the wind and just say, fucking go for it, all right? So there's that, all right? Get Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. Now, with that being said, we have the Knight of Cups here. This person is pretty much kind of feeling themselves, okay? Water sign individual. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And they have decided to take matters into their own, well, not really take matters into their own hands, but they pretty much decided to assert themselves in the situation, okay? They decided to assert themselves. Now, I do feel, with that being said here, I do feel like this is an individual that you've pretty much dated before, or you guys had some kind of flirtatious interest in each other before. Things didn't exactly go the way that they thought they were going to go, okay? And this person ended up feeling like they got stabbed in the back here. They were betrayed, okay? Because they thought, I guess wrongly thought that things are going a lot better than they should have. They mistakenly thought, things went a lot better. They thought that things went a lot better on the dating or the kind of flirtatious thing that was going on between you guys. They thought there was more there than what it was, and they kind of felt like they got stabbed in the back, betrayed by it. Okay. Now, with that being said, here in their mind, it's like, hey, listen, they're thinking long-term legacy. They're thinking family. They're thinking about getting pooling your money together, finances long-term. Being able to push that wealth through the children. So they're thinking like long term here. In addition here, they got the passion. Definitely have the passion and the spiritual courage to continue trying to pursue you. Because, again, even though they kind of felt like they kind of got, pushed to the side, stabbed in the back here, they're still saying, listen, I'm still going to go for it because Once this individual sees what I have to offer, they see the real me, then it's going to change things. This individual thinks you're their twin flame. So that's why they're doing it. So let's recap here a little bit. First off, like I said, you have someone in a supervisory position that wants to pursue a relationship with you. They thought about it. They thought about the pros and the cons, and it's come out, hey, there's more cons, there's more pros than cons. So, hey, fuck it, let's go for it. So they're going to be going for it. And I get the sense also you're probably somewhat aware of this because there's probably been some kind of flirtation going on already between you and this individual. And so they're just going to make a move on it. Secondly here, we have this water sign individual that at one time you probably were talking to. And they decided to be more assertive about it because they decided to be more assertive about it because there was like a misunderstanding on their part that, things were going a lot better or you guys were making progress. And when they found out that it didn't, they kind of felt like they were a little bit stabbed in the back. They kind of felt hurt about it. But nevertheless, they are not going to be dissuaded because they're going to keep on going. Okay? Because this, like I said, this person's thinking about long-term legacy, family, that sort of thing. And they think that you are their twin flame. So they're going to keep on going. So that's going to be interesting to see how that turns out. Okay, so that being said, let's see what their strengths are going to be. What kind of strengths are my Cancers going to be dealing with during the week of November 17th to the 23rd? What kind of strengths are my Cancers going to be? What kind of strengths are my Cancers going to be dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Cancers going to be dealing with? All right, here we go. Ooh, okay. Oh. Cancers, you got some fantastic strengths, as I may say so myself. Straight out the gate, bang. Ace of Wands, passion. You have a lot of sexual passion and energy to give, okay? It is palpitating. It is flowing over, okay? That pot is boiling over with passion and desire. So, okay, that's a good strength to have. All right. The second would be you got the World card here. So you're on a journey, okay? You're at the end point of that journey. You've completed this journey that you needed to take. Now, this could even be a physical journey that you have just completed. It could be literally or figuratively speaking, a literal trip. You could have just gotten off of a trip and you're like, you know what? I want to, especially in terms of this management situation, like, you know what? I kind of want to take this to the next level too. So you're just kind of waiting for that individual to make the first move. Okay? So, or it could be figuratively speaking where you've been through some things and you have this sense of liberation. Okay? In addition here, you feel like you have the high ground, okay? So you are a self-made individual, and you're like, you know what? I put the work in, I put the time in, I'm pretty confident, and I'm going to defend my perspective and my opinions on things. Now, you do have some things that you put out there, Seven of Pentacles, and you're kind of waiting to see what kind of things ripen on the vine. In addition, we have the Queen of Wands. This is a very warm, vibrating energy. So you have the ability to draw things to you. You're attractive inside and out. So you're drawing in those good vibes. You're also giving out those good vibes too. Okay? We also got the King of Cups here, which means you are generous and you are courteous. And you make very wise decisions on who you're generous with and who not to be generous with. So, in other words, you're just not going to be a fool for anyone. Someone's courteous and generous with you, likewise, okay? Now, in addition, Five of Wands. You're not afraid to be combative if you need to be. If you need to stand up for yourself, you will stand up for yourself. You will speak your mind. That's not your first instinct, okay? But you don't go looking for trouble. But if trouble comes, you know how to speak your mind and verbalize your disagreements, and you're pretty effective at it, I might add. We got the Chariot card here that says that you like to take things into your own hands, pretty much, if need be. Okay? You're not afraid, in other words, to get your hands dirty, to get up in there, but like, you know what? I don't like the way this thing is going. So, I'm going to roll up my sleeves and I'm going to get in there and I'm going to pull this baby in the direction that I needed to go in to get the most optimal outcome for this particular situation for myself. Okay? So that's the type of mindset that you have. You're not afraid to get dirty. You're not afraid to get in the mix. Okay? For you also, that just seems to be how things are, just a way of life. So, and finally here we have the Ace of Cups, which means you are looking for love. And we're not just talking about, fly-by-night love. We're talking about deep, pure love. Okay? And you got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So when things finally do pop off, you're not having sex, you're making love. And as I've said multiple times before, there is truly a difference. And if you don't know the difference, then you never made love. Okay? But when you make love, it stays with you. Okay? Trust me. It does. Okay? And I'll leave it at that. So, with that being said, let's see what things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation. What particular things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? All right, here we go. Well, first of all, here we go. 4 of Cups. In the past, you just took anything that came your way pretty much. Now you pretty much upped your game a bit. And if somebody is giving you something, pushing something towards you that you don't want, you're like, nah, I'm good. And honestly, that's probably what happened with this water sign individual, if I'm completely honest. I mean, the person was pushing up on you and you really wasn't too cool with it. And so you kind of was like, nah, we're good. But we'll just see how that plays itself out, shall we? Again, we have the 7 of Wands. In the past, again, like I said, you may not have stood your ground, defended yourself, thought you had the higher ground. But like I said, there's been this world card. There's been a transition here. There's been the completion of a cycle. Could be a literal vacation that kind of got you reevaluating things. It could just be just the overall experiences in life that has made you reevaluate some things. All right. And finally here, the wheel of fortune is moving in your favor. It was not before, but now it is. And so with a new sense of drive, a new sense of perspective, okay, you're making you're making choices that more or less align with your belief system. And so, that's why there's been this transformation, this change. Again, this world card as one of your strengths. That's why there's been this change that's taking place. And, it's more aligned with who you are now. So that being said, what type of things, what else advice Spirit wants to give you before I shut this thing down? What additional advice does Spirit want to give you before I shut this thing down here? Ooh. Huh. Heat. What did I tell you? Heat. It's getting hot up in here. It's going to get hot. Told you. You got the Ace of Cups. Okay? You got that Ace of Cups. And you got that Ace of Wands. Alright? So it's going to get popping. Alright? It's going to get popping. It's going to get hot. It's going to get hot. Alright? With all that being said, okay? Do not stop being productive, okay? Continue to do what you need to do for yourself. Continue to make the transformations within yourself that's going to make you that person that you want to be. You're working towards it. So there's still some things that need to be done, some still critical steps in your development that you need to make, but you're getting there. All right? And that is pretty much highlighted by my favorite card in the deck, Alchemy. Okay? Transmutation. There's a metamorphosis, a transformation that's taking place. And again, I just want to really stress this point. You're making decisions now that more align with who you want to be. And so, you know, at some point, the two are going to meet. And so you just keep on being productive, keep moving, you know, in the direction you're moving. But hey, don't forget to have fun along the way. And it looks like it's going to be happening really soon. All right. So with that being said, little housekeeping real quick. If I owe you a reading, I'll have it done for you today. As soon as I drop this, I'll probably be dropping that. So just keep out for it. They're all done. I just got to match the emails up with the videos. This is a general love reading. So if it resonated with you, fantastic. You may want to get a personal reading so I can dig into your particular situation. If it didn't resonate with you, that's cool too. You still may want to get a personal reading so I can dig into your particular situation. I'll leave all the links and everything below. If you haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.